happy spring. Hi. Welcome to Music with Miss Morgan. Oh boy, I got my guitar here. How are you doing? It's good to see you once again. Should we sing? You are my sunshine. I'll turn the birdies off. Goodbye, birdies. Okay, you ready? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Well, the other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. Everybody say, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, no, no, no. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, no, no, no. Please don't take my sunshine. Big finish away. Yes, you are sounding so good. I could hear you all the way here. Let's see. I want to check with my friend to see if everything is coming through okay. I think people are out there because I think if you like this somewhere on the screen, I will see numbers up top. And that tells me that you can see me. So, can you do that to let me know that you're out there? Yeah, I think. Okay. Well, you know, today is the first day of spring. And there is so much going on outside in nature. So many things to wonder about. And I have a song about that. And it was inspired by a little girl at the program for young children where I work. I know some of you are watching now. Hello. This was several years back. And the little girl said, I wonder what a cloud tastes like. And I had never thought of that. And so when the teacher told me what she had said, I thought, I think I'm going to write a song with that title. And so here's a song called I Wonder. I wonder what a cloud tastes like. I wonder I wonder why the wind blows. I wonder what a cloud tastes like. Oh, I wonder. Here we go. Sit down a minute, put yourself in it, take it all in, let your mind spin, let your mind spin, let your mind go. Think of all the things that you want to know. Let your mind go, let your mind dream. Turn off the noise and the TV screen. Let your mind go, let your mind dream. Let your mind go, let your mind dream. I wonder what a cloud tastes like. Ooh, I wonder how the sun got to be so bright. Ooh, I wonder where the moon goes. I wonder why the wind blows. I wonder what a cloud tastes like. I do. I wonder. Yes, I wonder, 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 wonder. Wonder, 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 wonder. I wonder, 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 wonder. I wonder. Oh, I wonder, wonder, wonder. You can even move to this. I wonder, wonder, wonder. I wonder, wonder, wonder. I wonder. Yeah! I wonder. I wonder, where did the hawk get all of those twigs that she's building her nest with? I wonder, you know the little ladybugs? Where did they get their spots? I wonder, why are turtles so slow? I wonder what a snowdrop flower looks like. I wonder what a cloud tastes like. That's the wonderful thing about nature. There's so much out there. Birds, trees, rocks, creeks, streams. So much to explore. You know, I was talking yesterday about putting my guitar up on its guitar stand. I was talking yesterday about a nature journal. And I started one yesterday when we talked about the hawk, the Cooper's hawk, remember? And I know some of you also started your journal yesterday. Thank you so much for joining me on that. And if you weren't tuned in yesterday and you want to start a nature journal, you can find maybe a journal laying around your house, or you can have a loved one get some papers together. They can staple it, then you can put your name on it, and you can draw the cover as your nature journal. Here's my nature journal. And guess what I was working on today? I was working on, can you see that? There's a snowdrop flower. Yep, I drew that this morning. And you see the snowdrops. Let me get it so you can see it. You know, here's the green part, the stem, and then the little snowdrops are white. That's why they're called snowdrops. They look like snow. So they're white, then they have a little yellow middle. I kind of think of it like the sun in the middle. And they kind of hang down like that. See how I drew it there? They're hanging down. That's kind of fun. And I also researched a little. Remember we talked about researching yesterday? Maybe a loved one can help you research about snowdrops, snowdrop flowers today. Here's what I learned. Snowdrop flowers are white, as I said, like snow, with yellow middles. They have a little green part on the edges. I learned that the snowdrop flower is the first flower of the year that shows its nice flowers. And when you start to see the snowdrops in your yard, you'll know that winter is coming to an end and spring, like today, is here. What else did I learn? Well, I learned some other things, but I wonder if you will spend some time today learning some of the more things about the snowdrop flower. You could always sketch a snowdrop flower that you might find somewhere, maybe on the internet or in your backyard. And then you can have a loved one help you learn some things about it. It's a beautiful flower, and there are so many beautiful flowers coming up in spring. So I thought yesterday, remember, I called a friend who was very knowledgeable. Her name was Mary. She was very knowledgeable about birds because she's a bird watcher. Remember, we talked about that, someone that watches birds and they listen to their songs, maybe at parks or in their yards. And today I thought we would take a nature hike and see if there's any snowdrop flowers that we can find. Do you want to come on a nature hike with me? Yay. Okay, my friend Sarah is going to help. She's picking up the computer and she's going to follow us. Alrighty, let's go. I'm going to put on my hat. It's not quite, well, today is the day of spring, but I like to keep my head warm. Alrighty. I do kind of feel like Mr. Rogers now. For those who remember who Mr. Rogers was. Alrighty. Here we are. You know, it's so important to get outside every day, maybe even several times a day. It's good for our health. Come on, let's go outside. Thanks, Sarah, for helping us. Here we are. I can hear some birdies right now. Look, over there. I see snowdrop flowers. Let's go look. I wonder if you can hear the birds. I hope so. Come up. Oh, look, they have some water because it rained last night, and I can see the raindrops on its stem. There it is. I don't know if you can see in the middle. It's yellow. Isn't that nice? So it's got white petals. It's yellow, and I see some green in the middle too. And see how they droop? That's what that's called, drooping. See how the flowers droop? They're also drooping a little more, I think, because it rained last night, and the stems are feeling a little heavy. So that is such a beautiful thing to see on the first day of spring. That tells us that the warm time is coming. Oh, how fun. Well, since we're out here, I wonder if we might take a little nature hike. What do you think? You want to come? Yeah, come on. And you can do this. I see it up here. Watch your step, Sarah. There it is. Let me see. Can you see it right? There. Oh, there it is. I don't think she is in her nest. Do you hear the birds? I hear the hawk over there somewhere. Maybe she's still looking for twigs and sticks to build her nest. I can't see her, but I heard her just a second ago. Come on, let's continue. We'll really watch your step here, Sarah, because there's some. There you go.
This is so fun. I wasn't sure how it worked, but I'm so glad you're coming on a nature hike with me. Nope, I don't think she's in her nest.
There's some more snowdrops.
Oh, where? Oh my goodness. Good noticing, Sarah. Wow, look at them here. They're so beautiful. Oh, you know, I think they're like the flower of a symbol. They kind of mean like it's a hopeful time. Yeah, I think that's what I read. Because it's getting warm and the cold winter is coming to an end. Well, let's head back in, Sarah, and we can end with our nature song. Okay? Can you hear any of the birds? I hope you can. Oh, I hear the hawk. No, I think that's a blue jay. Oh, I think it's two blue jays. They're up in the pine tree. There are so many bird songs. Every bird, as I was talking about yesterday, has its own special song. So once you get to learn and you recognize the sound of its song, you can identify it. I was mistaken. That was a blue jay, not a hawk. It's easy to get kind of mixed up sometimes. Well, let's go in and we can finish with Nature Needs Kids. I'll hold the door for you, Sarah. All righty, I'll be right there. You can put it down on the table, Sarah. All right. Well, that was fun. And I'm looking because I want to make sure that people have been on and that I got this live stream going okay. And I'm looking at some of the messages that have come to me. Hi, Jenny. I see you and I hear you. So that's good because I'm still learning how to use the computer for this purpose. So it's so nice, Ellen, that you wrote, and I can see that you're there. And Allison wrote also, and some other people. So thank you. Thank you for writing that. Well, let's do another song. You know, I work with young ones at the program for young children. I know some of you are out there. I'm so glad you could join me. And we have other friends watching too. But I work at the program for young children. And we have assemblies every couple months. And when we do, we always sing You Are My Sunshine. And we always sing this next song. Nature needs kids, and kids need nature. Won't you join me? Nature needs kids, and kids need nature. From the tallest oak tree to the smallest creature. Nature needs kids, and kids need nature. Become the great student of this great teacher. Open your eyes, open your ears. Sit down in the middle of the forest here. Listen to the wind, the birds and the trees. They got a great tale to tell you and me. Here we go. Nature needs kids. Kids need nature. From the tallest oak tree to the smallest creature. Nature needs kids. Kids need nature. They're counting on us to be their protectors. So turn off the tube, turn off the games, walk outside and make a difference today. Plant a new tree, clean up the stream, make the fishies home nice and clean.
bees, the tigers in the east, the rainforest too. You need them and they need who? You! Nature needs kids need nature, from the tallest oak tree to the smallest creature. Nature needs kids need nature. Become the great student, become the great student, become the great student of this great teacher. Percussion. She was, here, let me show you what she was playing. Little shaker. Isn't that neat? Thanks, Sarah, for doing that. That was fun. Well, let me look. Oh, yeah. I wanted to read, before we say goodbye, a poem about snowdrop flowers. I saw a lot of poems about snowdrop flowers online. Maybe you can find a poem too. And when you do your nature journal today, maybe you can share with all your loved ones at breakfast about all you learned and show them your pictures. And remember, all our nature friends are important and have a purpose, right? Okay, here's a poem. And thus the snowdrop, like the bow that spans the cloudy sky, becomes a symbol whence we knew that brighter days are nigh. Poetry is so beautiful. Well, thank you so much, friends, for joining me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I will look very forward to seeing you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. See you soon, and be well. It didn't show up. I don't know.
It wasn't it's done, definitely, right?